Good afternoon, St. Joseph School families. Mr. Rickbeil here with Mrs. Bovie's guitar today, and I thought for today's Friday video, I'd play for you a selection here on the guitar. But I'm not going to. And the reason is rather simple. I'm not very good at guitar. Now, I have a guitar like this at home, and in fact, I received it a year and a half ago for my birthday, and I like to practice and I like to make music, but the reality is, I don't have a ton of time to practice, so I'm not very good. And I'm not going to become very good at it unless I give a lot of time and effort to practicing. And it got me thinking, with report cards coming out next week here at school, we love the idea of straight A's on report cards. We love a clean looking report card where our student did well on everything across the board. But in life, we rarely have great grades at everything that life gives to us. In fact, we usually have a couple of weaknesses, whether that is physical fitness, or whether that is music, or whether that's math, or whether that's knowledge of history. And it's actually not the most important thing. Usually in our working careers, we specialize in one subject or something that combines one or two subjects. And although it's good to have a well-rounded experience, it's also not necessary to be an expert at everything. Now, in school, there's certainly value to giving students a well-rounded experience of all the different subjects they see, from music to math to Spanish and history. However, there also comes a point in school where it's better to spend time honing your strengths in one area than throwing all of your time and energy and effort at honing in your weaknesses. There comes a point where it's better to just pass a class that you're not good at so you can save your time and save your energy for that which you really want to specialize in and be very good at. When I was in school, I loved gym, but I am not a top athlete and I never have been. And it wouldn't be worth investing tons of time to try to be a top athlete when I just didn't have a great athletic build. I also enjoyed music and I played the trumpet and I was decent at it, but I would never say that I was a great player. It was good for me to get a well-rounded experience, but I would also argue it wasn't really necessary or feasible to be a master at every subject. Now, I would argue in my current work, working in school, that it's nice to be good at math, or it's nice to be good at reading, or it's nice to have good knowledge of history or religion, but certainly one of the most important skills that I bring to work every day is just knowledge of people, and that's not really a subject. It really came in school from just different interactions with friends and teachers and everything that was happening during class, or everything that was happening in those moments before class or at lunch or at recess in all of those other times. So as report cards are coming out this week, it's good to encourage your kids to do their best, and it's good to encourage them to have a well-rounded school experience, to try new things that they might specialize in one of those things that they try. But also know it's not necessarily important in life to be a master at everything, and it's not necessarily reasonable either. This is one area in which school is not necessarily a simulation of life, even if it prepares us for life. So, have a wonderful weekend. Hope you're able to get out and enjoy it, and maybe I'll get a little time to practice this. Thanks.